Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom marks the conclusion of the DCEU era. But how does it wrap up the journey of Arthur Curry himself? So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. For viewers unfamiliar with the franchise's past, Aquaman 2 provides recaps of the previous DCEU events, giving the film a sense of self-contained narrative. These adjustments likely stem from extensive reshoots aimed at ensuring Aquaman 2 aligns with James Gunn's upcoming DCU projects. Despite the significant reshoots, Aquaman 2 still effectively concludes Arthur Curry's storyline within the DCEU before the launch of Gunn's reboot franchise in 2024. The film follows Aquaman's ongoing battle with Black Manta, a returning protagonist seeking revenge against Arthur. By the post-credit scene of Aquaman 2, the conflict with Manta reaches its climax. As the DCEU officially wraps up with Aquaman 2, audiences are left pondering how the film's conclusion ties up the character arcs, narratives, and emotional journeys of Jason Momoa's superhero saga. The central plot of Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom revolves around Black Manta's quest to uncover the fabled civilization. At the outset of the movie, Manta's journey commences when he stumbles upon the mysterious Black Trident. This trident harbors the essence of King Kordax, the sibling of King Atlan. Kordax offers Black Manta the promise of vengeance against Aquaman if he succeeds in locating the Lost Kingdom of Nekris and lifting the curse placed upon it by King Atlan. This curse condemned the entire Nekris civilization to be encased in ice and concealed beneath the Antarctic caps following Kordax's defeat in the war against his brother. The method by which Black Manta intended to lift the curse over Nekris and release King Kordax hinged on the royal lineage of Atlantis. Initially, the curse was imposed by Atlan, who utilized blood magic to imprison Kordax and seal Nekris. Consequently, only someone from Atlan's bloodline, Atlanna, Arthur, Orm, or Arthur Jr., could break the curse. Manta devised a scheme to abduct Arthur Jr. and offer the infant as a sacrifice to free Kordax and Nekris. This plan not only aimed to eliminate Aquaman's family, but also to amass an army capable of vanquishing Atlantis and Manta's archenemy once and for all. In the denouement of Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, Arthur successfully rescues his son. Triggering a confrontation with Black Manta, Aquaman emerges victorious, defeating Manta just as the spirit of Kordax seizes Orm. Orm, empowered by Kordax, overmatches Arthur and spills his blood onto the altar, thereby liberating Kordax from his imprisonment. However, Arthur ultimately thwarts Kordax by hurling both the Black Trident and King Atlan's Trident at the villain, foiling his nefarious schemes indefinitely. Following Kordax's downfall and the ensuing upheaval culminating in Nekris' obliteration, Black Manta finds himself ensnared in a crevice beneath the ice. Despite his precarious situation, Manta spurns Arthur's outstretched hand, opting to plummet into the seemingly boundless abyss, consuming Nekris. Considering that Black Manta had been stripped of the superhuman abilities bestowed upon him by the Black Trident, his survival from such a fall appears highly improbable. While Aquaman 2's conclusion does not definitively confirm his demise, it also does not suggest any possibility of his survival, thus marking the culmination of the iconic comic book antagonist's arc in the DCEU. This pivotal moment, where Manta declines Aquaman's aid, prompts speculation regarding his motivations. This decision traces back to the events of the initial Aquaman's installment and the genesis of Manta's animosity toward Arthur. In the first movie, Arthur confronts a vessel commandeered by Black Manta and his father's crew of pirates, ultimately defeating them and leaving Manta's father to face the judgment of the sea. In his final moments, Black Manta's father extracts a solemn vow from his son to exact vengeance upon Aquaman, a pledge that consumes Black Manta's actions throughout Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. It is this deep-seated animosity towards Arthur that compels Black Manta to refuse the latter's offer of assistance in the film's climax. Rather than accepting the hand of the man responsible for his father's demise, Black Manta opts to face the impending destruction of Nekris, choosing to meet his fate amidst the chaos rather than compromising his vendetta against Aquaman. In a significant turn of events in the conclusion of Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, Arthur makes an important decision to unveil the existence of Atlantis to the surface world. Throughout the film, Arthur faces opposition from the Atlantean Council, who vehemently oppose any interaction with the surface dwellers. Despite their objections, Arthur recognizes the potential benefits of fostering a symbiotic relationship between Atlanteans and humans. Defying the Council's wishes, he takes the bold step of revealing the underwater kingdom to the world. This monumental revelation sets the stage for the integration of the 7 kingdoms of the sea with the nations of the earth, promising a new era of coexistence. While the prospect of further exploration of this dynamic in Aquaman 3 seems plausible, the impending DCU reboot in 2024 suggests that the narrative threads involving the fusion of Atlantis and the surface world may remain unexplored. The revelation of Atlantis to humanity, depicted in the conclusion of Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, prompts speculation about its origins in DC Comics lore. In the comics, Atlantis' existence is acknowledged by Earth's inhabitants, albeit often met with skepticism. However, Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom deviates from this narrative by positioning Atlantis as a significant global player, as evidenced by its admission into the United Nations. Unlike its portrayal in the comics, where Atlantis maintains self-sufficiency and primarily interacts with humans through Aquaman's affiliation with the Justice League, the film presents a more integrated relationship between the underwater civilization and the surface world. Before we dive into the ending of the movie, let us first find out the implications of the ending of Aquaman 2 and the Lost Kingdom for the continuity of both the DCEU and the upcoming DCU remain somewhat uncertain. A notable challenge in the 2023 DCEU films has been the lack of clarity regarding the franchise's transition into the DCU. This ambiguity is further compounded by movies like The Flash and Aquaman 2, which feature major Justice League characters portrayed by the same actors from the DCEU. Nevertheless, it's plausible that the conclusion of Aquaman 2 will have minimal impact on either franchise. As far as the DCEU is concerned, Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom effectively concluded that cinematic universe. Concurrently, it has been confirmed that all DCEU Justice League members will undergo recasting for Gunn's DCU, indicating a significant departure from the existing storyline. Therefore, it's unlikely that the ending of Aquaman 2 will influence the trajectory of DCU, unless Gunn and Peter Safran's narrative somehow incorporates Jason Momoa's portrayal of Aquaman, which appears improbable. The true significance of Aquaman 2's conclusion lies beyond its immediate impact on the DCU. At its core, the film delves into the theme of forging connections and fostering understanding. Whether it's Arthur reconciling with Orm or Atlantis reaching out to the surface world, the narrative emphasizes the importance of building bridges between divergent groups. While the resolution of these relationships may not be fully explored, the film's ending serves as a poignant reminder of the potential benefits that come from mutual cooperation and empathy. In this sense, Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom's conclusion carries both a sense of longing for what could have been and a fitting portrayal of unity as it navigates the transition between the established DCEU and James Gunn's envisioned DCU. As thanks for watching the whole video, here's a picture of a cute puppy. And if you have a movie or TV show that you want us to cover, just comment it down below. We'll make a video of it in the future. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out our playlist for more recaps.